even name them. But what I'm saying is that if you could have done this in 3 years, imagine he has 4, 5 additional years to finish. We need Nigerians to understand that a lot of things that were left out is what he's taking. He's taking very bold action, and when you take bold action, there will be difficulty at the beginning, but at the end of it, it's just like a woman that is pregnant. When she's in labor, sometimes you might swear that will be the last time she wants to give birth, but immediately she delivers, she'll be joyful. So it's important for us to understand that what we are going through is making us stronger, and we're going to come out better. So all Nigerians should continue to partner together with the president, give him the second term, and I can assure you that Nigeria will be far, far better than how it is now.
About to talk on security is worrisome, and things are really not looking up. In a situation where we're having almost 600 banditry incidents in a year, leading to over 2,700 people killed as of figures of 2025. Farmer elder crisis, about it's something incident, terrorism, for about 43 terror attacks alone in 2025. Mass abduction, about 70 incidents, leading to about 1,867 victims in abductions in one single year. That was not the case in 2023. And Nigerians who say they are not feeling safe under this government, would you say that this government deserves a second term in this regard?
Absolutely. I think that the president deserves a second term because he has done more to tackle insecurity, probably more than any president before him.
But there are more people that have been killed since he took office.
Because, yes, we're witnessing an upsurge in insecurity. That's not a question. But we're also in an election year where, a lot of elements have, a lot of incentives to go crazy and show themselves. But that is not to say that the scale at which our security forces are pushing back and fighting back is also massive compared to the uptake in previous years. We have had more resources, deployed, more equipment deployed, more motivation for our troops, going in, even in this, last 3 years, to support our troops to fight terror. But, unfortunately, this is, something that is, tragic for our country, tragic for our region, on the subcontinent. But it's something that the president is determined, like our troops are determined to, eradicate. And they're taking a fight to the terrorists. And we have not had the kind of numbers we have of terrorists and bandits who are killed now, compared to, years past. Yeah. So when you look at it, it's all relative. We're killing more terrorists, we're arresting more terrorists.
But more Nigerians are being killed under the watch of this government.
But that's because of the upsurge. But that's not for want of...
So it looks like a failure of the government to keep more Nigerians safe, because if more Nigerians are being killed under this government, it's some kind of a failure.
No, you must look to the factors in the rise of terror and banditry.
I'm looking at the quality and the value of the lives that have been lost. That's the point I'm making.
Look, listen, anytime a Nigerian is killed by these, vile, actors, it's tragic. It's not about numbers. Even if it was 2 Nigerians who die in these circumstances, it is tragic. But, unfortunately, terror and banditry are not, asymmetrical. I mean, they're not symmetrical war. These guys operate in the shadows. They prey on vulnerable citizens. As you know, they hit and disappear, into the shadows.
Before we close, let me allow Prince.
What are we asked for tonight is for you to start thinking how best to amend the Constitution to incorporate the state police for us to secure our country, take over our forests from marauders, free our children from fear. All your support that I've enjoyed, I will promise that I will continue to enjoy it and will not take you for granted.
So can you look at the camera?
Yeah.
Tell us why the APC wants to remain in government. Can you campaign? I want you to campaign for your party in 3 minutes. Look at the camera.
Why I think that APC and the Nigerians should vote APC come 2027 is because my party have laid the foundation for this country. And that foundation, a solid foundation, must be built upon. When you start up a house, only you knows what you are putting and how solid it was, and the material you start with to complete it. The party just laid the foundation, and we want to finish it to the roofing until Nigeria have a roof over their head.
As I said, I'm giving excuse that we met many challenges. Now, if there are no challenges, then you wouldn't need to come. Huh? If there are no challenges, you don't need to come. And you come in because you know that there are challenges. And then giving us excuse that you have many challenges, that's why you haven't achieved result. And then you still want to go. First lesson I learned in my military training is never reinforce failure. What we have now is failure, never you reinforce. The point is this: when you have an ineffective and incompetent government, we are all victims. And don't let anybody deceive you. Those of you who are in business, your business will have been better today if we have a competent and effective and performing government.